Look at him back. No, I'm saying, like, listen. If this was an actual cross-check, like a super hard cross-check, right? Like, because, like, look, he is, like, let's say right here. Kucherov should fall down right here. But it takes him another second to fall down. Look, like another millisecond. And he falls down right here. That's not a penalty, man. Come on, bro. Was this a 5-minute major? No, this is not a penalty, man. He acted injured, basically dying on the ice. 20 seconds later, he's on the ice for the PP. Oh, it's a 2-minute. This is not a penalty, bro. No. First the cap. This is not a penalty, bro. I know it look. Okay, my only, like, I'm not trying to criticize the refs, but fuck the refs. But like maybe the refs, like in real time, because like I'll show you the difference in real time versus actual time. In real time, it looks bad because of the wind up. In real time, it looks bad, but even in real time, it kind of looks like a flop. It looks like one of those plays, like a soccer player flop, like a Neymar play. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to take shots at Neymar. I love Neymar, but and then like let me slow down for you guys. That's and then let me slow down right here. Well, they watched the replay, but they can't change the penalty, though. I think what happened is they called it a major. They can review the major, but they can't change the call. The referees are not allowed to. Once you make the call on the ice, boys, like, once you, like, make the call, I don't think you can change it. You can't change the call. Yeah, what you do is, I think, like, they always do major because, you guys remember what happened to Pavelski against Vegas in 2019? I remember it was like Pavelski got a major penalty and like they went back and they said, well, that's technically not really a major. Ever since that, they changed it now where like refs can call it a major and they can review it. So I think they called this a major to review, but you can't. But this is not a penalty, man. Because my biggest thing is, I mean, again, it's so hard for the refs in real time. I understand that, but this is why like you should be able to challenge bad calls. But to me, like look, his skate right here. Kucherov is really smart too, by the way. Kucherov is a smart fucking player. The reason why Kucherov's a smart fucking player is because he knows. Look. Kucherov's not a fucking dumbass. He's a fucking like he's smart, bro. I love Kucherov. He's smart. He knows what Evans is about to do here. Look, his skate leaves the ice right here. He purposely gets off balance because he knows the cross check's coming. He should fall down right now, but he doesn't. It takes him another like millisecond to fall down. Right here, he falls down. Come on, bro. That's a flop. That's a flop if I've ever seen one. That's a... You might be right, but still stupid play, Evans. Yeah, it is a stupid play. You shouldn't be doing this shit in the first place because you're so far away from the boards. But I mean, that's just like, you're right though. Like, you know, you gotta be disciplined. You gotta be disciplined as a player. But I don't think that's a penalty in my opinion. I don't think that's a penalty. Like, I get it in real time. It might look like a penalty, but I don't think that's a penalty. I gotta see like. Was this in the third period? Don't spoil the score, but was this in the third period? Because if it was like a first period, I understand. But you don't call this shit in the third period, in my opinion. You don't call this shit. Yeah, you don't call that penalty in the third, bro. In my opinion, third period in overtime, you don't call. The only penalties you call in the third period in overtime is like an obvious high stick, like a very obvious high stick. Not like you don't call accidental high sticks either. You call like obvious high sticks and obvious tripping penalties. You don't call the little cross-checking plays. You don't call that shit, bro. Because it's like, come on, bro. It's like, let the guys play it out. Anyways, let's go see if the highlights are out. That's just my my little rant. I guess not rant. Tampa Bay, Montreal. Just a quick disclaimer, though. I did get this game spoiled. So, you know, again, we don't fake our reactions out here. That's facts. You know, we don't fake nothing. So, like I said, I know what happened this game. Well, I don't know what happened this game. All I know is the Canadiens ended up losing this game, unfortunately. But let's see how this happened.
Mike Matheson is back in his own end. Turns it over. Net front kicked out by Dobish. Touches it
nice
on
save by Dobish. Power play for Tampa.
From Getzel was Fandod. Puck retrieval. Whisks it back
with
out.
the puck.
Kucherov, seam.
Hagel
hangs. Net front for point. Stopped by Dobish. Puck loose in front. Swept out of there to safety along the board.
I always say that, bro. You don't score on 5-1-3. You don't deserve to win the game. It's Caulfield with the puck. Not gonna lie. Caulfield, Suzuki, they've been struggling a little bit, man. This line has been struggling a little bit. But I also got to give credit to Tampa Bay, man. Sorelli's been playing great. The way Sorelli's been playing is really impressive.
Second biggest,
but it's really been the depth for Montreal. You know, the bottom six last game. You know, Anderson, Dak, Boldick, Evans. These guys are studs. There's a big power play, a big stop by Vasilevsky. Yo, what's up, Benner?
And he's not able to find the back of the net. Slavkovsky.
Good save by Vass. Power play from Montreal. A lot of people said, I'm not gonna lie, there was a lot of bad penalties this game. I saw that Kapanen penalty that wasn't a penalty. I saw that Kucherov was flopping a little bit. So I don't know how I feel about the officiating. Maybe we'll break it down at the end. There's takes with a shot. Nice save by Vass. Vass is Vasilevsky is a great goaltender. He's just so big, man. He's just such a fat ass in there. That's a compliment. That's not even disrespect. Like, if someone calls a goalie fat, that's the best compliment a goalie can get. Ask Tim Thomas.
Goals in the regular season. Here's
Newhook with the puck to Demidov. This line also needs to get it going a little bit. This line's been struggling. Captain, Demidov, and Newhook. But also this, I mean, it kind of makes sense why this line struggles. You know, you got two rookies on the line.
We need him to get fired up.
There's Hagel. The Moser. Easy save by Dobish.
Even that line is
0
really
goals this series. Like I said, man, Caulfield's got to get something going, man. There's Cooch.
He couldn't. Kucherov with the backhand.
Easy save by Dobish.
And then point got checked by Demidov through center. Radish springs Hagel. Hagel motors in. Hagel off the rush, chipped it across. Point.
That's what I mean. That's why I hate the NHL highlights. By the way, guys, no, don't spoil anything. Chat, I know we got the score spoil, but don't spoil who scores anything. We'll see that for ourselves. That's why I don't like the NHL highlights. You just skip over it. Sports, I mean, unfortunately, guys, if you guys, like, again, I've been waiting like an hour for the Sportsnet highlights. They didn't upload them, so I went to the NHL. So don't blame me if something's missing. Blame the NHL. There's Brayden Point with the puck. Another easy stop by Dobish.
Hangs on to it.
Another easy save by Dobish. This Montreal crowd looks amazing, man. I'm not gonna lie. The Bell Center game through is electric. There's Corey Perry with the puck. Damn it, I gotta throw a hit there, man. This is what I mean, bro. Fuck. If you're not fucking throwing, if you're not scoring goals, throw fucking hits. And I know Demirov's a young player. I know he's a rookie, but right here, this is where you gotta finish your check here. It's the playoffs. Finish your check, man. If you can't score goals, throw hits.
Josh Anderson now back to the bench area. Bjorkstrand will
Bjorkstrand almost dodged the bullet right there. Gooley with the puck. By the way, guys, ESPN sucks. You want to know why ESPN sucks? Why is the crowd level so quiet? Listen, listen, listen. This hit right here. Listen to the crowd. I'll even put on full volume. Listen.
Got cut off there by Arbor.
Why is it so quiet? Let me go Sportsnet real quick. Hold on. Maybe SportsCenter upload them. Let me see. You know what? No, let me show you guys right now. I'm gonna show you guys. Hold on. Where's Montreal's? Look at this shit compared to the other shit. It's such a big difference. It's such a big difference. Why is this shit quieter? Look, watch. Look how loud the crowd is in this shit. That's embarrassing, man. Whatever, man. We'll live with this. ESPN, why do you guys like do this, bro? Why are you guys nerfing the crowd? Like, I don't get it. No one cares about your shitty commentators. No offense. There's Bolduc. Hey, 1-0 Montreal. The Canadiens make it a 1-0 game.
From Jakub Dobish down here, and JJ Moser comes in to close the gap. That's what opens up this huge space.
Oh shit, goes off Vasilevsky's poke.
Radish is back, but he's tight on Bolduc, and Bolduc just drops his shoulder and is able to get inside.
Good puck protection. Vasilevsky makes a dumbass poke check play. Don't know why he did that, man. As goalies, you gotta stay disciplined. If you can't stay disciplined as a goalie, you're not gonna win games. That's as simple as that. Yeah, ESPN sucks. I have the HBO. Bro, you know why ESPN sucks, guys? Power play for the Tampa Bay Lightning. It's because, bro, they don't understand that, like, when people care, like, when I'm watching a game, I want this shit to be, like, I want the crowd in it. I don't want to, like, I don't care about the commentators are good, but what makes the commentator better is how they react. I don't know. Fuck it, we'll say some other day. Kucherov takes a weak-ass shot stop by Dobish. Like, who the fuck is this commentator, man?
Kucherov pressured by Anderson. Spun down
Genzo with the puck.
Genzo with a shot. Slavkovsky out in front. Suzuki couldn't pull the trigger, and the Lightning bank it along out of the zone. Chip back ahead for Suzuki. Drop
this power play gotta get going, bro. Demidov to Suzuki. Here's a chance.
Backhand.
Vasilevsky, I'm telling you, man, this motherfucker Vasilevsky is a fat ass, bro. It's hard to score on this guy, bro. I don't think I can score on Vasilevsky. I'm gonna be honest. I admit it. Sometimes I'm like, you know what? I can score on motherfuckers and shit. Oilers game is another example. Refs taking control of the game, like let them play. No way.
With that 6'4" frame.
Bro, I feel like Gary Bettman's he doesn't like the Canadian teams, man. I'm telling you guys. Here's Suzuki with the puck. Caulfield, there it is. Caulfield. 2-0 Montreal. Power play goal, first goal of the series for Cole Caulfield. Finally, he's getting going. Look at that crowd outside of Montreal.
And he has been digging for this. He has been working for this. He wants
nice play. I mean, this beautiful play by Caulfield to relocate. Nice pass by Suzuki.
Recognizing where can I be helped. Let's go out in front of the crease there. Present his stick as a right
nice
shot.
Pass.
Makes it really easy.
Bro,
for Nick.
how did the Canadiens lose this game then? This is a 2-0 game. What the fuck happened?
Who puts it right
I gotta see this shit, yo.
What a good play from those two. They've connected all season long. Suzuki 101 points.
In. Kucherov swerves.
It's a low shooting game too. A lot of block shots, I'm guessing.
Try to escape Anderson and out Kucherov.
There's Kucherov with the puck.
Dropped it off for Crozier toward the net, and
Dobish is playing good. The refs. Okay, that makes sense.
Slavkovsky slow to get up.
And this was the Slavkovsky hit, right? Yeah, we saw the Slavkovsky hit.
A mammoth hit. McDonough toward the net. That got blocked in free for Sorelli, who floated out for Gensel.
4-on-4. Radish to Gensel.
Out wide.
Gensel with the puck. Nice little stutter step. To Moser to Gensel.
Jake Gensel on a gorgeous setup. And the Lightning are on the board.
Snake bit through almost 2 full
That's a nice move by Jake Gensel. I'm not gonna hate. Right here, look at this move. This little head stutter step right here. It's like, oh, I'm going here. No, I'm not. That's a nice move by Gensel. Good skating. Nice pass by Moser on the 4-on-4.
He's fully covered there, and yet he still gets that left. He's a left shot, gets his stick free, even though his body is covered. Is able to put it
2-1 game.
It's almost relief coming off of Jake Gensel. Beautiful pass by JJ.
Period winding down after that absolute detonation at center ice from Max.
Nice move by Braden Point. Oh my God, no!
Dobish kept it out.
Good stop by Dobish. Holy shit, bro! The Canadiens, man, we gotta lock in here.
Almost gets his second of the game
down
on
into
the
the goal.
rebound.
That would have goal interference anyways. I feel like this went in. I think this would have been goal interference. Because look, bro, Gensel literally just dives into Dobish. Look.
That puck is bouncing. Game of inches. Dobish wins those inches right there.
So, in game 4 through 2 periods.
Save. Third period, 2-1 game. Canadiens on the power play. Nothing happens.
Collects out high. It's Hudson. Back to Matheson. Hagel emerges, and Vasilevsky shut off the left post. Gensel out high. There's Kucherov seam for.
Yo, so this power play was a captain power play, right?
Radish, he'll
So
spin
the little
it
captain
around
high
for Jake
stick.
Gensel. Kucherov and Gensel play catch. Gensel scans. The lane for Kucherov. Backdoor. Score!
Hagel.
Tied at 2 with Brandon Hagel.
Too much space. Yeah, this was a captain penalty. This is ridiculous. This is insane. So you're telling me that little high stick penalty led to a fucking goal? Oh my God. Holy shit, that is embarrassing, bro. Are you kidding? Dude, what the fuck? So that little fucking flop by Moser led to a fucking... Oh my God, bro. That's so stupid, bro. That's ridiculous.
More of a difference. How about this?
But
He spends his time.
this is a bad play by Carrier. He's leaving. I mean, I don't like this play by Carrier because you're leaving. Hold on. Kucherov's got way too much space here to operate, and Hagel's wide open right now. So, in my opinion, Matheson has to take away. I know they're scared of Braden Point. Either Matheson has to go to Braden Point, then Carrier has to go to Hagel, and you have to live with Kucherov taking the shot. But this is a defensive breakdown by the Habs. Kind of like the Caulfield. This is very similar to the Cole Caulfield goal with Suzuki to Caulfield. Same play. Defensive breakdown right here. Tie game, but yeah, I mean, that's just embarrassing by the refs, though. I mean, the fact that shit led to this goal is embarrassing. If I'm a Canadian fan, I'm pissed to the core.
Here's a look at this penalty. How they go.
That's a ridiculous penalty. I'll tell you that much right now. 2-2 game.
Seam pass. Yeah, it's been strong.
And then obviously,
Goulia drive fought off.
nice stop by Vass.
Ball dropped it off. Couldn't connect with Lilleberg. And Zach Bolduc back to it. Puck given away. Perry tried to center for Gergensons. Stick up high. No penalty called. Crozier toward the net. Dobish fight.
Well, was there another penalty or some shit?
For Gergensons. Stick up.
Oh, let me see this.
Luke back to it. Puck given away. Perry.
Okay, I just caught this live on my fucking feed. Holy shit, you guys see this shit right here? I saw the commentator saying stick up high. You call a penalty on fucking Kapanen, right? What about this play right here? Look, I just saw this shit live.
Puck given away.
Borche just hit Strobel in the face. Where's the penalty right there, bro? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? We're gonna call a fucking flop. We're not gonna call an actual penalty? That is insane. The ref is literally look at him. No way. Come on, bro.
Stick up high, no
that is
call.
Ridiculous.
The net.
Don't tell me they score this possession. Tampa Bay's okay. Was this the Kucherov penalty?
Kucherov.
Nice stick check by Evans.
Evans all over the place here on the kill. Evans back the other way. He's centered.
Oh no, that was a Kucherov play. 5-on-3. I said if you don't score on a 5-on-3, you don't deserve to win the game. But let's see if Tampa Bay broke the streak.
Kucherov. Radish a drive loose in front. Flip wide and Dobish.
If Tampa Bay didn't score on this 5-on-3, then how did they win this game?
Waning seconds of 5-on-3. Radish, Kucherov pumps. One man out of the box. Gensel toward the net. Broken up by Hudson. Kicked out by Dobish.
I mean, that's a heart and soul kill for Montreal. I think for Tampa, they had some good looks. And
Demi-Dov denied by Vasilevsky.
Demi. Oh, he almost had it. 6 minutes left.
Chernak gained the line. He works it deep, avoided
He's on the ice. There's
hit
Kucherov. Nice move.
Kucherov back
Mauser.
Toward the net. Score!
Damn.
Hagel.
Did that go off his fucking face?
And the Lightning have the lead.
No way y'all lost. Damn, that is unfortunate.
wow. But Kucherov to Hagel. And how about this chance? Demidov coming in on a quasi breakaway and then the goal. You just got the Kucherov and Hagel connection. You've got Point out there. You got a pie. And
yeah,
Kucherov,
it fucking hit his face.
You
wow.
just got the Kucherov and Hagel connection. You've got Point.
It literally hit his face and went in. Are you kidding me? I think he scored with his hand. I think it went off his face.
I mean, and then the goal. You just got the Kucherov
Brian
and Hagel
Hagel
connection. You've got Point out.
Yeah, it hit his face. That's crazy. That to be fair, guys, that is hockey, right? Bolduc had a lucky goal in the first period off his stick. It happens. To me, what I'm pissed off about is the power play goal, because that should not have been a penalty in my opinion. That's like this right here. Unfortunately, you have to live with this. It's the playoffs. It's hockey. Like it's a game of inches, right? And I'm not gonna lie, man. I love Hagel. I know Montreal fans hate Hagel. I know. But I will never hate. I love Brian Hagel. You know, we trained him. Chicago, we made him into who he is. Jonathan Taves, Patrick Kane, we trained this mother. Bro, real shit though. Brian Hagel, brother, come back to Chicago, man. You don't deserve to be in Tampa Bay, man. Leave Tampa Bay, come back to Chicago, bro. I hope the Canadiens win this series and Tampa Bay goes into a rebuild. We get Brian Hagel back. But Brian Hagel's a gamer.
It towards the net. That sort of, it's interesting. Kucherov always looks planned.
All right, that is unfortunate, man. The Montreal Canadiens up 2-0. Had a chance to go up 3-1 in this series. Couple bad calls go against them. In my opinion, what I'm pissed off about is I do think that Kucherov should not be a penalty. That Kucherov play right there, 100%, absolutely should not be a fucking penalty. That is an absolute disgraceful call. To me, Kucherov flopped. I think he flopped. I know some people might disagree with that. That's completely fine. I personally think Kucherov flopped. I just don't I don't see it. I don't think that's a penalty. Kapanen 100% wasn't a penalty. And then Strobel gets high stick. To me, I don't understand why that wasn't a penalty, because when a ref misses a call, there's a makeup call. Everyone knows what a makeup call is. If you don't know what a makeup call is, if I'm a ref and I accidentally miss a call, I have to do another call for the other team to make it fair. So you call a penalty on a non-high stick on Kapanen. Why don't you call it on Strobel? That's your makeup call right there. Are you I don't know, man. If I'm a Montreal Canadian fan, I am pissed because I feel like I got robbed. Wes McCauley was the ref. Oh my god, that makes sense. Isn't that guy fucking biased as fuck? Wes McCauley. Guys, look at this. This is insane. So this guy 0-10 when he's officiating for the Leafs game. I want to see like his entire record. Can I not see that? What's his record when Canadian teams are playing? There's got to be some stat there, right? Anyways, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate. It's an unfortunate loss for the Montreal Canadiens. I mean, let's go check out the box score real quick. I mean, this is one of those games where you kind of, I mean, I hate to say this could potentially be a series-changing game. I'm not even gonna lie. If the Tampa Bay Lightning win this series right here, look at this. It's been such a low. It's been a 1-goal series. It's been such a close series, and the fact that you let, like, to me, the Kucherov-Hagel goal is completely fine. It's a penalty, right? Man, Montreal played amazing tonight. 50 hits to 28. Way more physical. Penalty minutes. It seems fair, but from what I saw, it did not look fair. And dude, the Canadiens dominate. Oh, the Canadiens got robbed, man. You dominate the face-off. You dominate the hits. You have a 2-0 lead, and then you get fucking hold by the refs. That is like, this is quite literally like, could change the series. This could change the fucking series. They did call another penalty. Oh, they did call a penalty. Nikita Kucherov slashing against Matheson in the last minute. But yeah, shout out to Hagel. Hagel played amazing, man. 2 points. Kucherov had 2 points, but he had a flop too. Bolduc had a good game. Caulfield finally was on the score sheet. Suzuki. Slav. Yeah, I mean, I had Canadiens in 7 the entire time, so we'll see if I'm right, man. It is what it is. I mean, it sucks. You know, I'd feel a little bit ripped off if I'm a Canadiens fan. You know, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you never want a ref to decide a game, and I feel like, at the very minimum, I feel like the game should be going to overtime. Because let's say you take away the captain penalty. Let's say, you know, whatever, the Kucherov-Hagel face goal. It's a 2-2 game. We're going to overtime, right? So, I don't know. It is what it is, though. I mean, nothing you can do about it. You know, we can just hope for the best. Game 5. See you guys there. Drop a like, subscribe.